My name's Christian and I'm here to help you out with the fitness table. So how's it going for you so far?
So I've had this weekly routine and I've been doing it for the past 3 months, but I haven't been getting any improvements.
Alright, so you got your test results here?
Yeah.
So in the beep test in week 1 you got 8.4 and then week 12 you got 8.6. Leg press you got 42 and then 43 in week 12. And you decreased your weight, which is alright but not good enough. Sit and reach, that's been a bit better from -4 to -1. 1 point standing long jump, 1.63 to 1.66. Illinois agility test, 19.1 to 18.9. And then grip and strength in diameters, 41 to 43. So you want to see improvement in these results?
Yeah.
Okay. So how often have you been exercising?
So I've been jogging on Tuesday and on Friday I just have a relaxing swim, but on the weekends I just do nothing because I like to relax those days.
Okay, so that's going to be a problem if you want to upgrade your results.
Yes. So how can I improve my results?
The best way to improve your fitness is to do aspects from the FIT principles. So what they are, they're frequency, intensity, time and type. So let's first off start off with frequency. So you've been saying you've been training 2 days a week. To improve your results, you need to start training 3 to 5 days a week to see any sort of improvement. When you do this, the stroke volume in your body, so which is the amount of blood that gets pumped from the left ventricle, that increases the more times you exercise, and then this helps you get fitter as your muscles are getting more oxygen from the blood. If you don't exercise enough, which you are doing, this can lower, so your stroke volume can lower, and this won't be good for you. Like I said, to fix your results, you need to extend the number of days you train. So you have to stop being lazy, like you are, and you need to stress your muscles. And when you stress your muscles, you become stronger faster, and your stroke volume will continue to rise. And therefore you recover. Therefore, when it gets better, you recover quicker, and then you're able to stay fit. Intensity, and to check your intensity we need to know your maximum heart rate. So you're about 16 years old now, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so to find out your maximum heart rate you do 16, so 220 minus your age, so 220 minus 16, so that is 204 beats per minute. So your maximum heart rate is 204 beats per minute, and I've asked you to do calculate the average heart rate for when you're exercising, and you said that average was 112. So to find what rate you've been working at, we did 112 divided by 220 times that 100. So from my calculation, says you've been exercising at 50% of your maximum heart rate, and to get fitter and to improve your results, this is not fast enough. This intensity is not high enough. So you should be your intensity should have to lift to 60 to 85% of your maximum heart rate, and you need to make your exercise more intense so you can teach your heart to supply blood to the body quicker, and therefore when you do that, your body will adapt quicker. Right, to fix your intensity, you need to work your heart at 136 to 180 beats per minute, so that's 60 to 85% of your maximum heart rate. And to achieve a heart rate of this, you need to work at 100% of your maximum. And when you're doing this, try to work at your hardest, and you'll achieve this. And another way to do this is to set smart goals. So say I'm going to complete this lap in under 30 seconds of a 50-meter pool. And also try some more intensive sports. These include boxing, a strength conditioning session, or a lot of sprinting and running. I told you before you came here, when you called me up, to do some research on time and type. So what can you tell me about that?
So time determines what amount of time of an exercise you should do to achieve the goal. So by completing an exercise for at least 20 to 30 minutes of different types of moderate aerobic exercises such as jogging, jumping rope and dancing, allows the heart rate to gradually build up, slowly, to prevent risk of overtraining and injuries. As the individual continues this time allocation, the time of exercising can increase to 40 to 60 minutes, as their heart rate and respiratory system has increased, which allows it to withstand longer durations of exercise.
Okay, very good.
So as the time of my weekly plan, this has constantly been 30 minutes for each exercise, and maybe a slight increase of 5 to 10 minutes per exercise can improve my stamina and endurance when exercising, as I'm already able to complete these exercises at 30 minutes easily. And as my stamina and endurance has improved throughout this 30 minutes, I can increase this time to another 5 to 10 minutes to further improve my stamina and endurance.
So now we go on to type, and it is very important that you make sure that the exercise you are doing is helping you improve your results. And jogging and swimming are both aerobic exercises, and they are both very basic and slow pace exercises and only good for a short distance or for a short time. So the exercises you're doing now are still okay, but you just need to improve them to make them more intense. So for swimming, try doing 2 full laps of swimming, which equal to 100 meters of intense swimming, and different types of strokes whilst you swim. This can improve your endurance, chest capacity, and stamina. And by doing anaerobic strokes that contain high intensity movement, that does not include a lot of oxygen, and with short exertion that builds up strength and muscle mass, can include a stroke such as freestyle. This is high intensity stroke, which improves these key aspects of which the body needs. And when you're doing anaerobic strokes such as backstroke, which presents itself as a steady and slow pace energy burning exercise, which allows you to last for a longer period of time. Improving the jogging exercise to an anaerobic exercise of a 200-meter running sprint in the middle of the jog, so you're jogging and then turn into a sprint and then back to the jog. This can increase your endurance and your muscles and stamina whilst efficient oxygen is unavailable. In addition, boxing, push-ups, jumping, and cycling are more anaerobic exercises that you can do the same for, and this can increase your metabolism, bone strength, and density, and joint contractions. So Brian, here is your new weekly timetable. So on Monday you'll do a 30-minute jog at a medium intensity with sprints, and altogether you have to do a minimum of 3 kilometers. On Tuesday you have a rest, and then on Wednesday a 45-minute swim, high to medium intensity, with the new anaerobic strokes we just spoke about, such as backstroke and freestyle. On Thursday you have a rest, and then on Friday it's something different, something more anaerobic and more intense, boxing and strength conditioning session. On Saturday you get a rest, and then on Sunday it is a light morning gym session, and then then after that you have a rest for the rest of the day, and then on Monday you start the process again.